opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in week 17. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down, New York.
From the gun, here's Darts. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
Kate covered much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Play action with Darts. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages. He could do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14.
14-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. I mean, it's 1st and 10. Smith starting with the throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Hey, here we go.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Gain of 9 yards on the play. That's the biggest first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap to Smith. Finds the in route, complete. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Michael McFadden able to make the play.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
From the gun, Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're going to face third down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing on third, Smith. Short pass brought in. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. They'll go play action. Here's Darts. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Throwing now off the play action. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down, Giants.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Running with Scatterboo. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. He's just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Design bootleg here. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboo. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmith. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
He's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard shot at second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's Tracy on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Now Dart. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And now they face second down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Throwing the out route complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now. So they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. The kick by Gano is good. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Gano ready to send this away. Dylan Laube on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is second down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Completed over the middle. He's going to be blocked out right at the 35. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. No, I'm hungry. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. The Giants in control so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at first down here. Smith to the air now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
And what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
On first down, here's Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatterboo. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Darts out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Gano ready to send this away. Laube with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First and 10. First play is going to be against Genti. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Smith. Man downfield, and he finds Bench. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So first down from the 41. Straight ahead with Genti. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Smith finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Giants with an extra DB out there now, 3rd down. Smith's going to throw again. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Gain 15 there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
On first down, here's Smith. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. On play action with Darts. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he drives this forward to the 6.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These D coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
On the handoff, here's Scannaboo. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Get to these goal-to-goal situations. You know what a win is defensively, Kate? A stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
Set. 70 Timberwolves.
On third and goal, it starts. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Ready to send this away. Laube with the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jensen. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
There we go, Sonoma. We're not even set.
From the gun, Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Yet again, this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. We're not even set. Come on, shot.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
A 7-yard pickup. second and 3 at the 33-yard line.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. 2nd and 3 now.
Hey, trio left. Hey, here we go. Hey. Three down, three. Finish on.
Again, it's Smith to the air. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
No ball, no ball. Check. Crunch.
Genty from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. And go play fake here with Smith. Connects on the crosser. There he goes, right sideline. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s? The kids weren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Gordon Scatterbo here on the ground. And he drives that boat backward on a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Oliver made the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
With the gun this time, here's Dart.
29-yard line.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Offensive line fast.
And the Giants
On 1st down, this is Scatterbo. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
The Giants using their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Receiver in motion, going left. From the gun, here's Dart. This one's to Slayton, left side. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Even 8 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46. To throw, here's Dart. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand.
Ready.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Pass the 6.
Darts back to throw. Brought in right side. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage.
Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw, here starts. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
70, 60, Warriors 70. Mustang 19.
Dart gonna throw again. Gets everything he has under this one. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and goal, Giants.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Scattaboo is in for the New York touchdown. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. Gano for the PAT.
Graham Gano on for the extra point.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, it's a clip.
First down, Smith to throw. Completed over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. So now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Fairly safe to say is that one ball is incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go, here we go. 390%. 13 next.
Looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Gano ready to send this away. Laube with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Here we go, Simone.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A first and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Giving this to Genty. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Offense to line. This is second and 4.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Smith to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First and 10 from the 32. Now Smith. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, on big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Throwing is Smith. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. That screen is sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Giants into the nickel, third down. Here he goes, third and long. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Now setting up the screen to Mostert. Along this sideline inside the 25. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders trim the deficit down to 5.
Raiders 14.
Making this a 5-point ball game. They kick it off. Here's Tracy on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Shut up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Darts out of the shotgun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 14
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Give the Scatterboo here on the home read. He has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those types of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Going right back to Scatterboo. On the move, past the 40. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They've got first down here from the 36. Now Dart. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Dart setting in the throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Okay, over the years, I've heard defense defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Finding Johnson once more. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Dart. It's on target to Johnson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Darts looking to throw. Screen here for Scatterboot. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down, because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants push the lead up to 12. Gano ready to send this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. And off to Jency. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Smith. Going left side, Bowers has it. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here
he is on 3rd and short. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
1st down from the 42.
Hey, here we go.
On the ground with Jensen. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line either. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch. Down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, we go salute! Get a shot!
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Hits him on the in route. And they'll get him down after he gets it to the 48. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Gain on the play. And the Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Smith to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Try getting that one to Jack Besh. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Now 2nd and 10.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Fits it through the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
There we go, salute! Get a shot!
In the red zone now. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minute gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Coming left is Jensen. And it's another first down on his drive. This time they're into 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. We're not even set. Take. Come on, set.
Here's Smith. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
They'll toss it. Jensen. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Hey, here we go, hey. You're ready to get us up? We're good. Here we go, sit up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
This one is up and good. And the Raiders trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut in football. Once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. On the carry, this is Scattergood. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Giants leading by 5. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to pass it here. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
He'll throw it. And it's Johnson with another one. And he has the Giants' 1st down. And it's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New York.
Go!
setting up the design keeper. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.